to the cloud. So welcome to the training call. And I told you all tonight that I'm going to go through and show you some things on Facebook. But I heard some numbers just before I got on here that I think are very, very important. In the 1918 Spanish flu, after 6 months, 200,000 people had died with this flu. Mm-hmm. And then when it was all said and done, 675,000 people died in the United States. And just to let you have a little check on those numbers, we're over 200,000 now, but the projections are that by February, we will be right at 400,000. So the next 6 weeks, they are looking at being very bleak. So we really want to I think everybody has pandemic fatigue at this point. We want to be very cautious and following things, but we also want to be teaching people about the things that they can do to promote their immune system. No cure, no treatment. We don't even know exactly what these immunizations are going to do. I mean, they've got some that they sound very promising, but we're not going to know till they start utilizing them. And so it really is about what people can do for their immune systems. And we've got those things: sleep, hydration, supporting through nutrition, energy for the body, the air when it's back. I mean, we've got the things that can make a real difference. So I really do believe that we have a responsibility to be sharing those. But, when I saw those numbers, it was like, wow. Because, the sad thing is in 1918, they didn't have any of the medical knowledge that we do now. And we've got all of this knowledge and all of this stuff. And our numbers look very much like their numbers looked then. And that's kind of sad to me. But, it can all be turned around. And when I was looking at the numbers, if everybody wears a mask when they are away from the people that are in their home, then it can drastically reduce things. So, all right. But with this, in the midst of everything, there is also opportunity. Where in the world did my Nikon stuff go? Because I opened it up before I got on here. Hang on. Oh, there it is. Oh, well, for whatever the reason. That's probably it. Let me log it in and I'll get there. All right. Now let me share my screen. Ah, yay. Here we go. All right. Can everybody see my screen? Yeah. All right. So one of the places that you can go to find things to post, and I'm going to start out here, is when you go to well, there's several things. One of the things I sometimes do is these things come up here, these banners, and we don't have them anywhere else. You can take a picture of those banners with your computer. Now, I have a Mac, so it may be a little bit different. Jeff, how do you take a picture on a PC?
I usually try to right click it or something. It's not like it is on a Mac.
I know it's not.
It takes a little bit more.
I feel like right click thing.
Now, if you do this on your phone, it's really simple because you can take a picture of everything that's up right now, go click, and then go into edit, and then just edit out and keep the piece that you like. But these things that are scrolling across here are really good. Now, the other place that I'm going to a lot right now is you hit on the Information Center. Oh. And what does it say? Based on man and currently they're being discontinued. We cured this. Oh, that was different. Okay, so then we're going to go down here to Image Library. Now let me move you all up. So here are all of these different images that you can download and use for post. And I mean, they're, they have them in all different age groups. So if you choose to do one, like, let me find one that I might like to do. So I have I like this one a lot. Let's see. And it all looks very different with my screen share. No, that's not what I meant to do. I'm not sure how I did that. Okay, now we're back. And I love this because lactoferrin is probably one of the best things that we could utilize right now. Now, what I usually do is I take a picture of it. You can also download it, but this makes for, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to actually do it the way I always do it because, like I said, I do a lot of things. Oh, that's not going to be right. I'm going to have to go up a little higher. Not letting me get as close in there because I've got the Zoom stuff up. So I've got that now. But you can use any of these. And now let me go back. Okay. You've got all of these that you can use to do a post. There's also the 45th anniversary. That's a great one. You can use any of these and you can download them. Here are pictures that of the different products. Then down here are banners that you can use to put in the background of your Facebook page. And it's good to change those out. I'm getting ready to, well, I actually made a different one because I wanted to have one that that had global wellness community on it. But then they've also got these motivational posts that are by Nikken. And these are great to use and put up because, everybody likes those. So like this one, ask yourself if what you're doing today is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. I mean, that's a great one. Here. This is one that I posted today. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. So this is a place where you can, and if you did one of these a day, that gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So in 2 weeks. So, and I think we'll be seeing more of these come. But these are, motivational posts are a really great way to go. But I wanted you to see these. I also want you to be familiar with the fact that in the information, there's also a video library. Now, the video library is not nearly as big as what they have if you go to YouTube, but it's pretty good. And here are videos on these different, these are ones on products. That give, this one is 55 seconds. This is 51 seconds, 29 seconds on the air, a minute 22. Now I will tell you that a minute 22 is pretty good. There's some here that are 3:53. People are not going to watch that to the end. They just don't. There's some on the scrub and the cleansing. They're both about a minute. So these are some great ones that you can click on and then you can take them and you can post them. We also, hang on a second, let me get down here. As you go down the page, there's also ones on the company that you can use. So were you all familiar that all of these were here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Show me again where you found that. I know where the image library is, but this.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me get back. All right, so you go to Information Center and in Incentives, My Nikken Tutorials, Document Library, Image Library, and right under it is Video Library.
Okay.
That's where it's at.
Okay.
Now, another great place to go is to go to Nikken International YouTube. And sometime next week, I'll have to tell you that if you lose me completely, just wait and I'll be back. It's already telling my Internet is unstable. They're coming out in the morning. It has knocked me out all day. It's been a wee bit stressful. But here, there's a lot more things to choose from that you can go through. Some of these things are very, very old, but then there are other new ones, and it's a great one on the Kinko Touch, on the CM Cream. So this is a good place to go to find more videos and things. Now, another one that I really liked is I like to go to, let me go back. Beacon Europe, because they have some that we don't have,
I know they're cool.
and they have really good ones.
Love them.
And I'll tell you what, if you can speak Spanish, Latin America spanks everybody's butt and has the very best ones.
Yeah, they're pretty good too.
They are. I love this one. I sent this out. You all probably have seen this. This is Humans Being More. They have it in English too. I guess I picked up the French or whatever. But the French are absolutely crazy about Humans Being More. But I picked up, but they have it in English as well. So I guess I just went. But you can play around with those. So now I'm going to go to Facebook.
Kimball, I guess if you posted something in a different language, it would make you find out whether or not any of your Facebook friends could speak another language.
It's probably true. And, most of the things that are put in a different language, it'll translate. Like one of my newer consultants, she's Polish, and a friend of hers passed away, and she was doing everything in Polish, but underneath I could look and see what she was doing because it translated, which was awesome.
Well,
Okay.
I do have a couple of Facebook friends that are very fluent in Spanish, so that would be fun to post because they would understand.
Oh yeah. And you don't know who you're going to find, and they might share it with some of their people.
Well, they speak English, but it would be funny because I do have some people that you don't have to translate for.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. If you want a business Facebook page, and you need to have pictures, and you want to make sure when you make the business Facebook page that you're making it under your page. And let me go back and show you that. Let me go back to my homepage, because all of you all don't have a business Facebook page, do you? Okay. All right. So this is my Facebook page. Couple of things. I need to edit my cover photo because you need to be regularly changing that. And it's time for me to update this now because I changed it to vote. So I need to make a change for it too. And it'll be, you watch me, I'll have a little bit harder time finding. I need to get where I don't see you all just so I can see everything that's going on here. So somewhere here, there's a list of my pages. If you haven't, I have already updated, because actually they updated me. They didn't give me the choice. But this is the new way that Facebook is going to look. Now, you can still have it with a white background if you want, but like I told you, my eyes are not so good. So I like this.
Now I see YouTube.
Yeah, we still got YouTube.
We're still seeing YouTube.
Still seeing YouTube. Well, hang on. Let me go out because I went right in from there. You should not be seeing YouTube because I don't even have YouTube up on my screen anymore. Okay, let me stop the share and then let me share again. And now what do you see?
Facebook.
Kimball Sargent, Facebook.
Okay, good. So if you told me you saw YouTube, I was gonna be a problem. Let's see. with the old part, I know exactly how to do this. There's Cece. She shared something today that I put up. Well, I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly how you do that. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let
Can
me
you go to groups
Go to that down arrow.
the down arrow.
and then you get to your group?
Is it settings and privacy?
See where the people are together at the top? I think that one's your groups.
But it's not just groups. It's like I have
Your-
groups, but I have other pages. And I don't. And usually, I knew. I mean, that's
Display preferences.
where's that at? I don't
Right
think.
I think I know my page comes up under my
That
page.
gives you the dark mode, if that's
There.
what you were trying to get to.
No, I'm trying to get where you add your business page and all of that. Let me get a home. Here we go. All right. So if you see, I've got, these are the pages I have, and this is one I'm trying to get rid of because Instagram made that page for me and I don't want it. But I have Wellness Solutions Today and I have Lunch for Life that are attached to this page. So it's really easy for me to, and you can create a new page. So like if you don't have a business page, you want to go to your personal page and then you hit create a page and you will name the page and then you'll have the category and description. But do you see how it walks you right through how to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So for you that don't have a business page, I'm asking this week that you create a business page for yourself. It's good for it to be the name of your business. If you choose to use Nikin in it, you have to say independent Nikin consultant. That's just the rules. If you have a name for your business, then I would just encourage you to use that and then you can add that in. And then we will go. So then here's mine. And, you know, when they told us that they wanted Nikin to be known as a global wellness community, I switched out and got this banner that I made for free and put this in just because to kind of move on to what they were talking about we were going to be doing. And there's something called Canva that you can do this and do them for free. And all right. Now, if you want to make a noise with Facebook, you need to post. It's best is 3 to 5 times a day, and good is 1 to 3 times a day. And you want to be posting video. And if we go down here, this was the latest one I did today, and I just did it about 8 tonight, and I've reached 14 people. I've had 17 engagements. So that's pretty good because I didn't put it up at a time that many people are going to watch. It'll get more play tomorrow. I don't ever worry about when I put it up. I'd almost just rather get it up. I mean, there are things where you can see when it's going to be seen most, but the most important thing in business is to get started. This is what the new stuff will look like. And you can see the posts that I have done today. I pulled this. This was a picture right off of Nikin. I've reached 50 people, 17 engagements. I put that up 4 hours ago. And then this morning I got up and I put up the Veterans Day. That was there yesterday. This is where I put a link for, so it's just a matter of keeping going with things. And some of my videos that was a video I did the other morning. And it's good to let people see you, not when I had just rolled out of bed and I was getting ready to go walk 4 miles. So it's kind of, people want to know who you are. And then, you know, if you're going to post, like you notice I snagged that picture a minute ago. So I'm going to go up here. And I took a picture of it. Supporting your immune health in these trying times is important. Lactoferrin 2.0 is my choice to promote my immune health. If you would like to know more, message me. I love to teach people to live better. Now I'll go back and put the link so that they can go check it out on my website. It'll put them right in the shopping cart, but I'm not going to go through that now because I don't think many of you, I paid somebody to do the links for me. So they've got the links. I'm not going to add that button. And then Bing, it's up. So it doesn't take very long at all. And then what you can do, you know, to get more play out of this is then I can come here and do you see where my cursor is and they're right by the share? Can you all see that? Hang on a second. Message. Hang on one second. That was Ruben. Let me message him, but I can't talk right now.
Prevacid 24-hour nose. You need to prevent frequent heartburn. It burns my inner glands. It burns a good night's sleep. Prevacid 24-hour prevents the acid.
Okay. All right. So does everybody, because I can't see you all the way, I've got it now. Does everybody see that little drop down there?
Yeah.
Okay. So here are all my different pages. So I can take this and I can click it as me, and then I can share this to my news feed. And let's see. Are you concerned about your immune system being strong? And post. Now that will improve your logarithms because it's been shared. I can also go here and I can do this as Lunch for Life. And I can also share again. And this time when I share it, and to be honest, most of the time I would most likely not share it this close together, but because I'm showing you all what to do, so you can do this. So this gives you things on different pages at different times. I like using organic whole food to strengthen my immune system. This stuff is great. Then I've done it there. And then I'd probably go back and then as Wellness Solutions Today, and I'd hit share, and now I can share it to a group. And I'm going to share it to Blazing Royal All-Stars, which is you guys. And now it's going to be there. And I could have said something, but I didn't. So when you tile this stuff together, you can use it all together. Now, I know that there's a lot of you that, and then when you're watching this, it'll show you, like I've got this past week, I reached 1,702 people, had 606 post engagements and 10 new likes. So I'm up 233% there. But it'll give you all kinds of insights about your page. You can look on here, and you can even get more. you see where I'm spiking and where I'm flat. Usually where I'm flat, I haven't been posting as much as I could. My post engagements for the is down 64% compared to 7 days ago. And I think I probably didn't post as well on Saturday and Sunday because I had my son and daughter-in-law and 3 kids here. And that did sort of put a crimp in things. So everybody needs a Facebook business page. If you can't get it up yourself, then if you will contact Jeff, he will help you get it put up. You need a picture for your business page and you need a picture for your personal page. And then and like I said, you can take your banner right from Nikin. Nikin's got one. You don't have to do anything else. You can do it right from there. So what questions do you all have about doing this stuff on Facebook?
I don't have any.
Just gonna have to play with it.
Okay. Okay. And like I said, if you have problems, Jeff and I'll be happy to help you with it. So let me get in here and stop my screen share. But Facebook is important. And I know Shirley Self is on Facebook a bunch. I see all the nice things that she puts up. Her posts make me smile every single day. She always has good stuff. So all you got to do, Shirley, is add on doing this stuff with Nikin, and then people will start seeing that too. And you don't, you know, it's not bye. It's other things too, like do a little short video about why you love the water. You know, the best length in a video is 15 seconds to 30 seconds is really the best, but you don't want to go more than a minute and a half. And if you go as long as 3 minutes, they're gone because we all have the attention span of a gnat at this point. So, but this is something that you want to be doing. I mean, you know, just, you know, like, and when you do videos, you know, or you're doing other things, take pictures that show the stuff in them. Like the other morning I was getting ready to go walk and I grabbed my water bottle and I was saying I walk because I do this for my active wellness. Cheers. And I raised up my water bottle. Now I didn't say anything about the water bottle. They just saw it. One of the most successful gals in Latin America is from Colombia. And I met her in Japan and then we reconnected again in Italy. And she just started, you know, doing Facebook Lives and sharing information. And she'd have her water system. And from that, she started selling those water systems because she was all the time. So like the other night when I did a video, I just took my water bottle, my glass, and I said, I'm going up to bed and I want to make sure I've got fresh water. And I filled it up and I said, good night. You know, always go to bed hydrated. You know, so little tips. And people like for you to be real. Most of you know that I don't like to get on camera without having makeup on because I just don't. That's who I am. Don't like going out with my hair looking bad. But the gal that I took the training from said, Kimball, you've got to be able to get up, pull out of bed. And you all saw that video I did. Just there we go. Because people want to do business with people that aren't afraid to be authentic. I don't do fake backgrounds. I do move my sign around. I didn't move it tonight because I actually did all of my filming in my living room today instead of here. It was a more comfortable chair. But and I'll move that around because I like that we're all in this together. I love to have that in as many of my videos as I can have. But I want you all to start working on getting on Facebook. Just that one thing. Because people will see that and it's a touch. It's a little tap. You know, I love this water. Oh man, I love my CM cream. You know, You can put up the video with the dog. You know, you want to see an arthritic dog that really got a lot better. You're not making any medical claim. You just put that up. You know, just play with it and have fun. And then notice who's liking your stuff. Oh, when you set up your business page, you want to invite all of your friends to like it. They won't all like it the first time, but you can keep going back about once a week and inviting people again, and then they'll invite their friends. But you want to be social. When people do this, and you want to, if somebody likes your thing, then send them something, say, thank you for liking my video. And then go in and look at their page and like some things on it. If there's somebody that you like, then you might ask them to be friends with you. And then, you know, not that day, but maybe a day later, you message them. So you write them down, you're adding them to your prospect list, and you're saying that so that you know where that you found them. I mean, because it really goes, what you want to do is you build there, but you want to take that relationship off of Facebook and get it so that you're having contact with them. Ruth Lowe is doing 8 appointments a week just from people she's talking to on Facebook.
Wow.
Just by starting conversations on there. And don't be afraid if it's somebody that you're friends with. I mean, because when you contact this person, you're not going to contact them and say, oh, Neekin. It's, oh, how are you doing? You know, are you getting out? Or are you locked down? You know, how's your family? You know, all this kind of stuff. And then towards the end, you might say, you know, I'm locked down and I'm really wanting to be able to help people with this company that I've been using their products for several years, and I started a business. Do you know anybody who has arthritis, or do you know anybody who's concerned about their immune system, or you know anybody that buys water? And, you know, they'll say yes or no. They don't, just let it go. But you've made the contact and you put that, and then, you know, then you want to send them an email or a message afterwards and tell them that you enjoyed talking with them, and you just keep on talking with them. You know, in the morning at 8:00, I got to walk really early in the morning, so we can't stay on late tonight, because the guy that cuts my grass, he knows I do all this crazy stuff. Well, he stepped off of a jacked up golf cart. My suspicion, he was probably drunk when he did it, but I don't know that for sure, but I would put money on it. And he has screwed up his back. And I don't know if I'll be able to help him now. I'm pretty sure he's ruptured 2 discs. He went to the emergency room, and what's crazy is they didn't give him a steroid. They gave him pain pills and muscle relaxants, and that was it, which is not protocol, because they said he had dented 2 discs, which means that they were ruptured. And told him there was nothing that an orthopedist or anybody could do, just go home and rest. So I said, well, if they're ruptured too bad, you could have to have surgery. And I told him my story. I said, but I'll be happy to see you. And I said, I could see you at 8 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon. That's all I got tomorrow. And he said, 8 in the morning, I'll be there. He doesn't know anything about what I'm going to share with him. But I've known him now, and he doesn't know me as a holistic healer. He knows me as a therapist, because I was a therapist for his children when their mother died. But he knows that I do this woo-woo stuff, and he doesn't want to get surgery. He likes me and he trusts me, because when he first came, the first time he came, he was really ugly with me the first night. And I said, well, look, if you don't want to be here, you can go. I said, it's okay. Because he was, I don't know if you're the right person. If you don't think I'm the right person, that's okay. And if you want me to treat your kids, I will. I said, I was referred to you. It's up to you. So he knows, he respects me. So, you know, that's how easy it is. But, you know, and I don't know what I can do. I'm telling you, the kind of pain he's describing, I don't know. I'm going to want to get him to use some joint. I want to get some magnets and infrared tape and this stuff, and we'll see what we can pull down. You just don't ever know. But he knows because he said, I've seen you have that table. And so we're going to give him a rollout and all of this. But, but the more people see, and see, if you get this business page, and you don't ever want to share your personal page onto your business, but you want to share from your business page to your personal page, because then the people will see that you're doing something. They'll see articles, they'll see information. Oh, and I didn't even go on Facebook. See, there's Nikin headquarters put stuff up regularly, and you can share from that to your Facebook page. And it's really about, it's kind of like you just got to get some activity going. And the activity is good stuff. And if you do that, like I said, the sharing is important. The other thing that I would like for us to do is once you get your business page, I want you to put the link to it on the WhatsApp so that we have each other's links and we make sure that we all like each other's Facebook pages. And one of the things that we could do to help each other out with the logarithms is when you post something. Now, just liking something doesn't mean anything. If you heart it or something like that, it's good. What really changes the logarithms is comment. And the comment doesn't have to be anything. You don't even have to write anything. What you can do is, hang on.
I just sent mine. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, that's fine. But when you comment, you can go to comments and you can just do an emoji. I do lots of emojis. And so it's like just hitting a sticker and then you hit it and that improves. And Facebook says, oh, somebody's interacting with your page. So like I said, if you don't have time to write, but I want us to all be working as a team and a group to help bring traffic to the page. So, what questions have you got or comments before we go tonight?
I love that purple shirt on you.
Oh, thank you. I love this too.
Your
I
video.
do too.
This is a Virginia special, and surely you'll know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. They sure are nice.
Yes. Woo. Yeah. And this is a word of warning for you all. My 91-year-old stepmother and my dad went to a major dealership on Monday morning. My 91-year-old mother hadn't driven in a month, and she doesn't need to be driving. She is into dementia, which I was pretty sure of, but I got to lay my eyes on her on Tuesday. But they told her they wanted to sell her 2007 Camry that had 49,000 miles on it. And they appraised it out at $2,300.
Oh, my
And
Lord.
they were going to sell it to them. And my dad calls me on Tuesday morning and says,
And it's a hybrid.
and it's a hybrid. Oh, it gets even better. The most expensive Camry that you could have from that year. And she's had it serviced every 3,000 miles and has done everything they've ever told her to do to it, including put new tires on it a month ago.
Oh, wow.
And my dad said, I said, why didn't you call me? Well, first of all, he said, why didn't you call me? I might have been interested in buying it. I said, what'd they give you for it? He said, $2,300. And I said, Dad, they ripped you off. He said, oh, I got to go now. I said, Dad, I said, they shouldn't have done that. He said, well, she didn't really need the money anyway. And I said, okay, I'll talk. And then I got on the phone and I got down on my knees and I prayed for forgiveness for being so angry. And then I went up and told Jeff and I thought, oh no, this is not going to stand. So I went back down and I said, I tell you what, I want to buy it for her from that. I said, if you're going to sell it to somebody for that amount, sell it to me for that. Don't sell it to them for them to turn around and take about $7,000 on it.
Right.
And he goes, well, let me ask her, would she sell it to you instead? And so he comes back, she'd sell it to you. She says, but Kimball, what if they don't give it back? And I said, what do you mean they won't give it back? I said, they'll get it back. Because if they don't, I'm going to call WTVD and have them come over with cameras to show how they were about to screw the two old people out of this. Because my dad's 85 and she's 91. He goes, "Oh, don't do that yet. Don't do that yet because we don't have the money and they'll probably not do the sale." And I was like, "Dad, I'm going to buy it. And I'm still going to go over there because they did this car has never been wrecked. It's got a little bit of a scrape on the right bumper and a little bit of scrape on the right, but it's not bad at all. You have to look close to see it. They put on that when because they actually did a formal evaluation on the price on it and put that the car had been wrecked. It's never been wrecked. And he said, my dad he never bought a lot of cars, but since they moved over there, they bought 6 cars from them, 2 of which they bought and had put on a boat in Japan and brought over. And, because they wanted to buy them without having leather interior. And the only way to get one made like that was get it made in Japan.
Oh my Lord.
These people have ripped them off from the get-go. So then Dad was afraid she would change her mind about selling it all together, and he's trying to get things settled, and she is not capable of driving. So he was just thrilled to death this was going to happen. So we had to drop everything and go get money and go over and get the car switched and get it home. But
you didn't have any trouble, did you?
No, not except that she was she is not well. And we had to carry her to the bank. And, that's a big deal in COVID times because you can't go into the bank. We had to wait minutes for somebody to come out and do the notary. But I'm telling you, people need to be very careful because they were not that old when they moved there. I mean, they were in their early mid 70s and they trusted this. In fact, he told me, he says, anytime you want, you just call that salesman because he's done a lot of business with us. And I thought, oh yeah, and I'm going to go visit that salesman. You just don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to put these people on alert that I don't appreciate what they did to my stepmom and my father. And that, I'm on to them.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
But anyway, that made for an interesting Tuesday because I ended up spending the whole half of my day before I saw anybody. Instead of doing any Nikin stuff, I had to hop right on and start seeing clients when we got back. But please tell older people not to make choices like that even if they think there's somebody they trust. Because, man, and like I said, she's 91 and he's 85. I mean, and my dad goes, well, when he first started, he says, we got a really good deal on it for a car that old. And I said, oh, how much?
Oh, no.
$300. And you go on Car Gurus and those cars, one of them with 185,000 miles was $9,000.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
That's how bad they were about to rip them off. So like I said, that threw a
That's
monkey wrench.
terrible.
So, but we are here for you. And I want you, Cecilia, I want you to put in your new website too, so people can take a look at that. Because Cecilia and her husband have got a website up now that will help with selling it. So you can go on that and check it out as well.
Yeah. Thanks.
Cool. Anybody got anything else before we call it a night?
I don't
No.
think.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been good to see you all, and we will see you later. Have a great week.
Y'all too.
Oh, one other thing, and Cecilia, I'll get with you, is we're going to set up a new consultant training. You are all welcome to come on if you want to see what we're going to do on it. But Cecilia, I want to get with you because you've got a bunch of new people and I've got my new people, and we'll try to get them all on one. If we don't get them all on it, it'll be recorded and we can just send it out to them. But one of the things we want to start doing every month is a new consultant training to work on getting people started. That's another piece that I'm going to be adding in because we are going to be growing. We're going to be bringing on new people, and we want to plug and play and get them started right.
I've been working with my people on Tuesdays and Thursdays, not together, just two of them can meet on Tuesdays and the other ones can go on Thursdays. So I just talk to them on a FaceTime call and see if they have questions and help them with the stuff like what you did tonight. And so,
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome. All right, ladies, we will talk with you soon.
All right. Good night.
Bye.